gooses. This is Explosive Goose Launcher. However, today's video requires you to be a little more serious because this is a more serious topic that is close to my heart. Today I am talking about Team Fortress 2. You may or may not have heard of it. It is a team-based online game where you team up with other players, be it your friends or completely random people, in order to finish an objective and beat the other team. I don't really know how else to explain it. There are a bunch of different game modes. There's capture the flag, control point. There's also capture and defend, I think. But that's not really important right now. What's important is why I'm talking about Team Fortress 2, and in fact, why this is an actual video. Because if you have watched my content before, you know I stream. I don't do actual videos. In fact, I've never done a stream or video on a game other than Fallout 4. However, keep in mind that people do play games that you might not know that they do. But anyway, back to the subject at hand, Team Fortress 2. It's a game that was released in 2007 on October 10th, alongside Portal, the original one, not Portal 2, and Half-Life 2, Episode 2, which was the last Half-Life game currently officially released by Valve, except for Half-Life Alyx, which is more of an alternate reality sort of game. I think, if what I've seen of it is true, I do not have a VR headset. I do not play it. But anyway, Team Fortress 2 is a game that is close to many people's hearts, including my own, because I like to wind down sometimes in it. It's either TF2 or Fallout 76. Those are the two multiplayer comfort games that I have, because normally I play single player games, but sometimes you need that human interaction. I started playing TF2 in 2020, April 22nd to be specific. Back then, I had an old Toshiba satellite. It either had Windows 7 or I upgraded it to Windows 10. I can't remember. But I do know that it got a lot of blue screens. I don't know why. But TF2 was one of the first games I played on it. And in that time, April 22nd, and throughout the rest of 2020, it helped me through the pandemic. I'm going to be honest. I may have neglected my schoolwork in favor of Team Fortress 2 in that time, but I would say it helped me way more than schoolwork ever could in that time, because it was a way to interact with other people that was accessible in a time where interacting with other people was frowned upon. Not really. I don't have a script. This is like my 6th, 7th, 8th time attempting to record this. But it really helped me during that time to play Team Fortress 2. And I have continued to play it intermittently because I tend to get burnt out on games that I play a lot. But the only reason I play them a lot is because I like to play them. And, well, I also don't really have other games that I like to play. But I'm losing track. with TF2 ever since at least the summer of 2020, which is the aimbot crisis. Now, you may not know about the aimbot crisis if you are not active with the Team Fortress 2 community, but basically, a bunch of these people called bot hosters have, I assume, would be computers which they run programs on which practically play the game for them. And it's a huge problem because they're cheating. Whenever you get out behind cover and you're in their line of sight, wherever it may be, you instantly die unless you have certain weapons. And this is a huge problem because they're plaguing the casual servers, and when new people come and play the game, they might see the cheating and think that Valve doesn't care about the game, or that the game is just that way, where people can instantly kill you, which isn't true. It might be true that Valve might not care about the game. However, there's not really any proof of that claim, but I'm getting off track again. There was this movement in 2022 called save.tf, which didn't really accomplish anything other than the recognition by the official Team Fortress 2 Twitter account, in which they made a promise to update the game that has yet to be fulfilled. I'm not talking about those seasonal updates such as Summer or Smismus or Scream Fortress. I'm talking about actual full update. I mean, not a full update, I mean like major update. That's the word I'm looking for. Apparently, there's not been one since 2017. And before that, there were major updates every few years. Not few years, every few times in a year, I think. Again, I was not around during that time. I started playing in 2020. 2020. Not, I got confused and I said it wrong. Anyway, uh, there's been a revival of the Save TF2 movement, or at least a successor, because people were disappointed with the Save TF2 movement. And I want to contribute. That's why I am making this video. This is my contribution to fix TF2. I am going to ask you, because if you have listened to me thus far, you clearly are either interested in or care about Team Fortress 2. So I'm going to ask you to spread the message of hashtag fixtf2 and hashtag savetf2. And I'm going to ask of you to go to save.tf, like just go to your HTML bar or web address bar and type in save.tf, save.tf, and it's going to ask for you to sign in with Google or have your email address and your name, or it doesn't need your name, but if you want to be known, uh, I'm sorry. I keep. MMS, but I'm going to ask you to go to save.tf and sign into Google or enter your email. And if you want, you can leave your name, but I'm going to ask you to go there and sign the petition because you can read all about it on the petition website, but this is my contribution. Again, Team Fortress 2 is not my favorite game. I would not consider myself a fan of it. I am a fan of the community that it has built over the years. I love what they do with this game that they love so much, but it does need to be fixed. And I know I'm contributing very little to the movement because my YouTube channel is not very big, but I'm doing what I can, and that is what matters. And I'm asking you to do what you can to let Valve hear the community and me and your opinion as well. To let them know that we would like TF2 to be in a playable state again. Not community servers, that's an entirely different thing. I mean the regular matchmaking servers. Because the community servers, they're fine. Like, they have protection against the bots. It's just the Valve servers that don't. And that is what needs to change. Thank you for listening to me ramble on, and I hope that you take this video to your heart as I have to mine. Goodbye.